I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For me, the sun is out. It is a little bit windy, but that's okay. I still thrive in the sunshine. Today, we are going to talk about how not to let other people's negativity dim your light. So, we get ourselves in situations where we can't control. Not everybody around us is positive, right? And we can't control how they act, don't act, what they say, what they don't say. And a lot of us tend to get our feelings hurt by what they say, or we let it haunt us all day long. What did this person mean by this, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that if you have someone in your life that is repetitive about making you feel really bad after every time you have an encounter with them, that's probably a red flag that that's not your kind of energy. That's not your kind of thing. Maybe you should not include them in your surroundings. And I'm not saying just drop them like a hot rock. I'm just saying emotionally exclude them. Don't let their continuous negativity get you down. And people can be condescending. People can have this demeanor about them where you constantly feel like you're either defending yourself, whether they don't believe you, whether they are looking down upon you and their nose is so far up in the air that it just makes you feel uncomfortable. Start to wean yourself from those people. I'm not saying that you need to surround yourself with a bunch of people that are gonna kiss your rear and put you on a pedestal, because that's not what I'm saying. So if you're going down that path, stop right now because that is not what I'm saying. I am saying that there are certain people in your life that you will start to take notice that when you're building your self esteem, like what I talked about on Wednesday, and when you're building your confidence, and when you're starting to thrive in your life, you're going to find that people start stepping away from you. And that is a second sign that they can't handle how bright your light is shining. That is their own internal issue. Let it be theirs. Let it be theirs and let it go. Move on. You can't carry the weight of that. Don't carry the weight of other people's negativity and don't feel like you have to defend yourself all the time. I have people who ask me questions on certain things in my life, and I give them the honest, truest answer that I can give them. And sometimes they'll still like look at me like, yeah, right. And that concerns me because I take notice on other people's energy. I pick up on it, right? And have learned in my journey of going from broken, going from afraid, going from being mentally just beat down. When I started rising up and when I started feeling comfortable with my own self and when I started thriving, those people in my life came became more apparent, that their negativity brought me down. And that's what I don't want to happen to you guys. Because even if it's someone you love, even if it's someone you care about, that does not mean you can have them in your everyday life. So you don't want other people's negativity to stop you from your personal growth, stop you from your journey, and stop you from chasing your dreams because you deserve it just as much as any other person in the world. And with all of the mental health issues going on out there in the world, it is so hard for all of us, especially with the COVID and everything going on, and people, getting too much time in the walls of their house and not being able to go out. It took a toll on people. So, if you have that added stress of that friend or that family member, that every time you interact with them, it's just negative, you need to wean them out of your life. Not saying get rid of them. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you that you need to not let it affect you, number one. And number two, maybe have a little less contact with that person. I have a few people in my life that just every time I speak with them, I just feel so heavy and I feel, so, I like icky, I just feel like, wow, that I have so many questions going on in my head, and it's not even worth it, right? So, when you're trying to go back and work on building yourself and thrive and chase these adventures and chase these dreams, the last thing that you want to let happen is a person like that to trip you up. You want to grow. You don't want to put a cap on your growth. And you can do that by listening to what they say or worrying about their condescending attitude or their snubbiness or what did they mean by this. You can't change their demeanor and how they're acting. How they treat people is their problem. If they want to treat people by not being genuine and not truly loving and being sincere with that person, then that's on them. You can't make someone be genuine and good-hearted. That's on them, but you can, set a boundary and decide how much you want to let them influence your life. So, that's what I got for you guys today. I want you to have an amazing day. Do not forget what I posted for all of those entrepreneurs out there, all those business women out there, all those people who've been wondering what I'm doing, where I'm getting my information, why I'm doing what I'm doing. I posted a post this morning of my business mentor who opened up the program again that I started in. It was closed to everybody outside. That wasn't already a part of it, and she's opening it up until Mother's Day. So if you have not seen that, go back through my posts and check that out. That is completely life-changing. And there's another post that I made about being featured in a Real Talk magazine post, and you can check out the positivity calendar. It gives you 30 days of information that you can ask yourself, deep dive into yourself, and add more positivity to your life. So, um, I think that's all I got for today. Everybody have an amazing Friday, and I will talk